Hey guys, it's Shortcakey. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Today, we are going to do 16 of the creepiest places in Texas, my home state. Here they are. Texas killing fields in Texas City, Texas. There is a mile stretch on the I-45 known as the Highway of Hell. Since the 70s, about 30 bodies have been found along the road. Many of these cases are still unsolved. Stagecoach Road in Marshall, Texas. If you want to scare someone, you take them down Stagecoach Road. At night, you stop the car, roll down the windows, and turn off the lights. The very last time I was there, we did this. We then felt the back end of the truck go down like something was stepping on the back bumper. The next morning, when we went out to the truck, the back window was covered in red dust from the road, except for the dozen or so tiny handprints all over the window. We didn't have any tiny humans that could have made the tiny handprints. Never had gone down that road again. El Paso High School in El Paso, Texas. Random people will appear in yearbook pictures, and faculty who were present at the time of the photo claims that nobody was there. It also said that in the middle of the night, you can hear basketballs still dribbling and noises like a pep rally going on. It's a really creepy, beautiful building built in the early 1900s. The school is still being used to this day. The face on the UT Medical School building in Galveston, Texas. There's a face of a man on the side of a building that doesn't want to be removed. It appeared one day, and even when it was painted over, it showed up in different spots. It has happened several times. They have even tried pressure washing and sanding the wall. Eventually, they gave up and let it be. I've seen it, and it still gives me the creeps. Texas Gov Tracks in San Antonio, Texas. If you park your vehicle on the abandoned tracks at night, the ghosts of the children that died on those same tracks will slowly push your car out of the way. I have been there, and my vehicle actually moved. The Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells, Texas. The locals believe this building is haunted by quite a few ghosts, including the bellboy who was sliced in half by the basement elevator. The most famous ghost is a woman who was the mistress of the hotel's founder. Legend says that the mistress lived in the hotel and jumped from the top floor to her death. People say they can still smell her lavender perfume in her old room. Abandoned Heroes Water World in Odessa, Texas. Built in 1980, this water park was abandoned shortly after accidents resulted in civil lawsuits by visitors. There is no effort being made to bring the water park back, and all that remains is graffitied slides, vandalized pools, and an eerie sense of abandonment. Bruce Hall at the University of North Texas. When I lived there, my roommate, who absolutely didn't believe in ghosts, asked me if I thought the stairwell outside her dorm room was haunted. She always felt like someone was following her when she climbed the stairs. This freaked me out because she went from I don't believe in ghosts to I think there are ghosts here in the span of about a day. The Animal Industries building at Texas A&M. The basement used to serve as a slaughterhouse to teach students how to butcher meat. One day, one of the instructors was down there alone when he cut himself severely. His blade slipped and he severed his femoral artery and bled to death before help could arrive. Some stories say he dragged himself across the floor toward the elevator before he died, leaving a long blood trail behind him. Students claim to see apparitions and sometimes find unexplained dark stains on the floors of the building. Sarah Jane Road in Port Neches, Texas. If you drive down the road at night, you can see Sarah Jane will be standing on the side of the path. My friends went once and they said they saw a lady in a white nightgown walking. When they went to ask if she needed a ride, she was gone. Again we come to the Marfa Lights in Marfa, Texas. To this day, nobody can explain the source of the distant glowing orbs in this West Texas town. There is no rhyme or reason as so when they appear, but many speculate they're a result of UFO activity. Wilson County Jail in Floresville, Texas. There's a story that said the sheriff's wife was having an affair. Some say it was with the prisoner, though that has not been fact checked. Her husband found out, so she killed herself in the jail. In the room where she supposedly killed herself, artifacts move without any physical person moving them. The Delaney Cottage in McKinney, Texas. It's a lovely, quaint old home, but it's supposedly haunted by the one of the daughters who died in that house. The Driskill Hotel in Austin, Texas. I was photographing a wedding there in 2012, and as I walked down the hall between the reception and the room where my gear was stored, I felt someone brush hair off my shoulder from behind me. I spun around to see who was there, like maybe it was my assistant messing with me, but no one was around. I started walking again, then felt the hair on the back of my head get blown on. It was creepy. The USS Lexington in Corpus Christi, Texas. There have been many unexplained phenomena that happen within the USS Lexington, including feeling the presence of apparitions and a haunting from Charlie, a former crew member who people claim acts as a tour guide for the ship. And last, the Tremont Hotel in Galveston, Texas. We stayed there on our wedding night and barely got any sleep because we could hear running up and down the halls, and the Tremont Hotel is not a hotel where they let kids wander around by themselves. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, share. Love you guys. Smooches and hugs. Mwah!